Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night WWE Fastlane 2023 review. Usually, this show would be known as being fucking lame. Fucking lame, bro, and that's fast lame. Fast lane, bro, is so fucking lame. It's so fucking lame, bro, and that's fast lane. That's fast lane, cause it's so fucking lame. Fucking lame, bro, and that's fast lane. Fucking lame, bro. Fast lane sucks. Except this one, cause this show didn't bust. I don't. Alright? There you go. The show wasn't actually too bad tonight. It wasn't the worst. I think this was probably the least worst fast lane I've ever fucking seen. While boring moments or whatever, not much was given, but the show was actually. I thought the show as a whole was better than Payback. That's for damn sure. I thought the show was better than Payback. It wasn't really that bad. It just going into it, I didn't really care much about the show. You know what I mean, folks? But hey, that was fascinating. The show was it was a nice show, alright, people. Alright, grab your Coca-Colas. Drink my Nipsey Spy Missy bitches go. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, cheers, motherfucker, cheers. That's good stuff. So, Collision, which I will talk about in a separate review, was like an hour ahead. I guess that's like their little way of trying to get a little ratings before the show, whatever. I don't think it'll even make a fucking difference, even if the show was earlier, because we really cared about Collision, even like despite like Edge being there and all that kind of stuff. It also really was kind of the same shit. So, anyway, so let's talk about the show there. Let me get the results. So the show started. So the pre-show. Here's what I know about the pre-show. The pre-show. Jade Cargill is in WWE. She showed up, sparked some interest, and now she's officially known as Jade Cargill, I'm guessing. It just, she's there, she's in WWE. It's basically, that's what it is and whatever. Wasn't a problem, you know what I mean? It's whatever, at least, it's her being there. I guess will help the women a little bit, with some legitimacy or whatever. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Show started officially with the first match. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso defeated the Judgment Day to become the new undisputed WWE Tag Champs. This was actually a good match. I thought it. Problem though, Peacock was having problems. There was a problem on my end with Peacock. Trying to watch the show. Apparently, other people were having this problem too. Like when it opened, there was a green screen and there was some technical difficulties, and so it kind of messed up my viewing of trying to watch this show. But eventually, the show, I went back to it. I missed some parts, unfortunately. From what I see, the match wasn't too bad. It was good pace or whatever, It got better definitely as the match, when they started to do big things, big moves and all that kind of stuff, such as the dives and, near falls finishes. I mean, not false finishes, but they're about to win. Basically, the Judgment Day was about to win or whatever, but they lost. They lost basic concentration. They were doing the whole, beating up one guy before tagging in. Eventually, Jey Uso tagged in fucking Cody. Cody and Jey worked like a tag team, like they teamed before, so that was kind of really interesting. What was kind of cool was so basically they did this thing where Jey Uso or Cody was about to be put to the table. It was one of them. They had the announce table available. Damian Priest got hit hard with the briefcase by accident by JD McDuffie and McGee, and then eventually, after and I think Cody did the crossroads. Eventually, there was also dives, right? Towards the ending, we got a alternate 1D, which was Jey had bowed up, and then Cody did the Cody Cutter. So it's like an alter. It's kind of like the 1D in a sense. And then Cody did the Crossroads, and that's how they won. Cody and Jey team up for the first time, and they were able to win the tag titles. I don't mind this because it actually helps lead to like. It leads to both like a reason for them to be on SmackDown and to start their feuds, or continue, Cody to continue his feud with Roman, and Jey to build up again with Jey versus Jimmy. So I don't have a problem with this at all. It's exciting stuff, I would say. It gives them something to do. It helps advance some stories, and I don't mind it. I actually like it. I liked it. Yeah, so that's what happened. Second match. Rey Mysterio and Santos Es. Before this, it was like backstage. We see Wade Barrett and Booker T. They're like talking about how they can't wait for this tag for the 6-man tag. Who's gonna team up? And this is they said this was gonna be the main event. It's like, what? This is the main event? They mentioned this was gonna be the main event, but yet the match happened next. Like, this was the main event apparently. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? But even why would this match be the main event in anything? Because unless if like Randy Orton was returning, which was like even like the thought, like, what if this match is actually main eventing, then Orton's gonna return? Or if it's just Carlito, it'd kind of be like let down. And I already knew it was gonna be Carlito anyway, so. Yeah, but anyways, they did this thing where Carlito, or whatever, the supposed surprise tag partner, did not make the match early, but he basically came after the match started. Like, shouldn't the rest, it makes no sense, but the match started, why is he coming when, the match already basically started, when there's already a handicap match? Unless they made it make sense, oh, maybe he's on his way. They didn't say anything. They just they made us assume. Again, we knew that there was gonna be a typical somebody gonna return, whatever. But it did end up being Carlito. He has new theme song, and why? Why didn't you just have his theme song back in Backlash, and now you have a new theme for him? Why? What are you doing? This match was happening while I was watching Edge on Collision, by the way. Edge was actually on Collision during this match. I don't know. The match wasn't bad. It just it just felt this match could have been more exciting. Why not just Carlito? Just do the whole cliche that Carlito's a tag partner, and it would build some interest, and Carlito could have done the big sort of ending where he wins the match type of deal. But my problem with this also is that, again, this is the first time Lashley and the Street Profits are teaming up, and already they lost their first match together teaming up. It doesn't look good for them. But Lashley, how is it that Lashley, I kind of now want to see Lashley versus Carlito as a match now. Whoever thought that Carlito would be such a big star, not a big guy, where I want to see Carlito versus Lashley, and that match is enough to be a world title match. That match itself could be a world heavyweight title match, for fuck's sakes. Compared to these boring fucks in wrestling now? Holy shit. These guys look jacked that they could definitely be world champions. This could be a legit world heavyweight championship match. Given the name heavyweight. Fuck. Whatever. Carlito showed up. This match was basically a Pizza Hut product placement shit. They talking about pizza, whatever. Oh yeah, that was also the thing about Booker T and Wade Barrett. They were talking about pizza. How we should have some pizza. And Becky saying, yeah, I want to like some pizza. And then Zane was like, I like pizza too. Let's talk about I don't fucking know. This was stupid pizza butt placement. That's what I would say, because Pizza Hut tastes like fucking butt now. It's fucking garbage nowadays. It used to be good. I used to love Pizza Hut, man, and now pizza just is shit. What are they doing, They announced that Crown Jewel will be returning on November the 4th. Oh boy. So Rey Mysterio is now the 2-time Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Pizza Hut match winner. That's basically what they've been saying, or whatever. The third match, ladies and gentlemen. Io Sky defeated Charlotte and Asuka in a triple threat women's title match that I don't give a fuck about, because who gives a shit about women's wrestling? This was too long, and not that I give a fuck. Then Pat McAfee shows up, because it was like his hometown or whatever. And then Pat McAfee's like, this town deserves a WrestleMania. Give me a hell yeah. And basically, he did what Cena did, and he didn't get interrupted or whatever. He just went on commentary, and he introduced John Cena. So that was like the thing. Like, get it? Like, they both were at certain places to announce, like, yo, let this town deserve WrestleMania. Remember when Cena was like at the peak, like Money in Bank, and like, this town deserves a WrestleMania. Now Pat McAfee's like, this town deserves a WrestleMania. Like, can you guys make up your mind? Because they're clearly like trying to have like find people. Like, I get, that's probably part of the problem. Maybe that's also like they're desperate for, like, maybe that is also like a thing. Like they want to talk about how they care. People are like wanting to buy wrestling, even though it is true. Like, they have people still want WrestleMania to come, but like it's like they're desperate still because maybe like for more money and all that kind of shit. So whatever. One of these matches, like, they had fucking Michael Cole got pizza along with Corey Graves, and not that I gave a fuck. They got pizza like during the match, and like, I don't give a shit. Like, who cares? It's just stupid. So whatever. So that's what happened. I don't know, stuff like that. So it's just stupid. Anyways, next match, Cena and LA Knight, they defeated the Bloodline. I think LA Knight got the pin off. Yeah, got the pin off Jimmy. The match was not bad. Definitely not bad. I thought this was definitely exciting. You carry your retreat. They did the thing where like Cena was also getting beat up, but then lead to like it helped LA Knight look good too. Cena was like kind of like bulletproof, like what was going on, him just getting beat up, cliche. But he did a cross body also during this match. Oh, everybody was down, but we got, Cena, this was like his first match, like literally his first match back since WrestleMania, and it's like his first win in a little while too, so it's like, But yeah, the match was not bad. Liked it. This match kind of felt like it could have been on a SmackDown, in all honesty, but, but it's okay. It's not a bad match. I still enjoyed it for like, it was one of the better matches on the show, so that's for damn sure. The main event, we got Seth Rollins defeating Nakamura to still be the world champion. In my honest opinion, I was just like, I honestly, like, this was a lose-lose situation. Like, I don't really care for Nakamura, but Nakamura winning the title, I would rather him win than fucking Rollins, because what is much to you to do for then gay fucking Rollins with says, like, who gives a shit? I mean, obviously it made no sense, like, anyway, like, who the fuck would care about Nakamura winning anyways? Like, what he's gonna do as a champion. But what else Rollins gonna do as a fucking champion anyways, too? This match, for a last man standing, was this better than her payback match? For sure, way better than her payback match. But my god, I never thought I would be so disinterested in like a last man. I think the last time I was disinterested in a last man standing match was Nakamura versus Styles. I kind of got that illusion during this match. Well, I thought the match wasn't too terrible. It definitely started slow and kind of boring. Well, but again, we got tables. Plus, the selling in this match just made no fucking sense, in my honest opinion. The selling is like they're not telling a story. It's just they're doing spot here, spot there. They're not telling a story. They're not doing shit that makes sense, like to actually legit beat the shit out of each other. I'm not saying it's a bad match. It wasn't a bad match. It was decent, but like, it's like wow, like they're just moving up, like they're just fat. It's like you're watching them play. It's like you're watching a fucking video game, but like less interesting. It's like them is legit them fucking playing WWE 2K23, but like real life, and it's kind of boring if anything, more less exciting if not. It's like you have two players who would have a more exciting match playing WWE 2K23 and the last man standing match. Then like, but that's what it was. It's like they're getting when you play the game, wrestlers can get up out of like not really selling properly. They'll get up easily. keep fighting like they fucking didn't get beat up, for fuck's sakes. And it's like, how they're getting up so easily. It's like, at least, like, when you think of great last man standing matches, like, heck, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels in a last man standing match, The Undertaker versus Batista in a last man standing match. I think one of the last genuine fucking Lesnar and Reigns, it was fucking great. Probably the last, like, last man standing match we've seen that was fucking great. And it was great because it made sense. They were paced well, and plus it was believable how they got up and they did crazy shit. It was exciting. The last genuine last man standing match before that match that I ever enjoyed, that made sense. Like, I would even say, like, it was like, what, John Cena versus Edge at Backlash 2009? Like, one of the last few last man standing matches I enjoyed, like, with that. I mean, I actually, no, I take that back. Maybe even Batista versus Cena with that duct tape shit, because at least they paced each other better in that match. I'm trying to think. Actually, no, I take that back. Edge versus Orton definitely had a good last man standing match. And they were able to, like, do shit make sense. You know, they were able to pace themselves. It was one example of, even though it was a longer match. Sure, it was, like, kind of long, but I still enjoyed it even if it was long, because it was like they were telling a story. This match was too long, but also kind of boring in some parts. They were showing you to tell a story. It just was not believable. Them getting up after easily for all the shit they do. Like, they're able to get up after fucking Nakamura, able to get up already after jumping through the table, and Rollins gets up easily. Same thing with fucking Rollins. You would think, like, also it's just like something that feels like a finish. Like Nakamura, he did the mist, right? He did a fucking Asian mist where it was like red for some reason. And he pushes Rollins to the table. That could have been a good finish. But no, he gets up, and how did that make sense? And then the match ended with a Falcon Arrow through a table after, but sure, curb stomp, but Falcon Arrow. It just felt kind of anticlimactic the way they ended the match. I'm not saying the match was bad. Sure, there's certain things. They had weapons, which I like that there was weapons in the match, you know, kind of somewhat hardcore or whatever. It was fine. But then, when it came down to when they were doing the last man standing, it made no sense. Like, easily, these wrestlers getting up so easily, whatever. They got, like, I don't know, but, oh, you know, Rollins, his back, and he's fucking getting thrown off, like, they were, like, by the side of the arena, by the Titantron. Rollins falls, and he's able, like, after struggling to get up to, like, 9, he's, like, automatically okay. That's the thing, it's, like, the selling in this match was kind of lame, you know? But whatever, the match was whatever. It wasn't bad. It was definitely better than their payback match. It was okay. It was a decent last man standing, but I still wasn't really excited because of the story. I wasn't excited much at all because, like, I don't care really for this feud, and I really don't care that whoever wins this match, because I wasn't even intrigued, like, who's gonna fucking win this match. If anything, I was kind of hoping, fuck, why not Damien Priest do cash into this fucking after this fucking match. They did this thing where Damien Priest, like, you know, he was saying, you know, I don't want to go home empty-handed. I'm going to sell myself, kind of teasing he was going to cash in Money in Bank, probably this match, you know, getting a title. But basically they made it seem like, but then Rhea Ripley says, you're not conditioned to compete or whatever. Like, well, not a day or whatever. So it's like, whatever. Great, so we're just going to have this boring match continue. Like, whatever. Or, I mean, this boring title reign with Rollins. Again, not a bad match. Sure, you know, they use some weapons. You know, oh, Rollins fall down on his back. Oh, his back. And, you know, the story about him is his back and blah, blah, blah. Sure. You know. But, like, I felt the finish kind of fell flat. You know, and also, like, you know, there could have been things that make this match exciting even more. It just felt like, wow. Like, it's like the selling kind of hurt this match. And it's just, I'm not intrigued much with the story. So, that's just my opinion. Rollins got up, like, you know, like, when he, like, right after falling through the table from the ladder. Like, he couldn't even, like, you couldn't even fucking draw fucking Shinsuke out of that. Like, couldn't that have been something? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Like, psychology-wise, like, what would they do to try to survive as, I don't know. It just, the selling did hurt this match, in my opinion. Whatever. The match was whatever, though. It was okay. It just, you know, I'm not going to watch this match in the future. I'm not going to remember this match as a great last man standing match. But it's like, whatever. You know, in terms of the PG standards, it's fine, but it's definitely nowhere near as like legit good like last man standing matches where hardcore shit happened. But not just that, it's like they were able to tell a good story, and it was brutal. Like, you want to know an example of a brutal last man standing match? Look at fucking and the good selling. Look at Batista versus The Undertaker with their last man standing matches. You know, that's a last man standing match. Heck, I don't know why I remember this, but he even fucking Cena versus Ryback. Like, I remember didn't really care much about that last man standing match. That's like, that was still a better last man standing match that I would remember and rather watch than this. A lot of last man standing matches are like better than this, sadly. I don't know. It's okay. It wasn't a bad last man standing match. They were still did some shit, but like, it's definitely far from the best last man standing match, or far from even being great or good. It's decent. Definitely better than their payback match. That's for damn sure. But great, Rollins is still champion, and it's like, ugh, you know, it's kind of boring. He is a boring road, and then it goes, whatever. So that's, I mean, this show kind of felt like a glorified Raw in a sense. Like, all this shit could have happened to a Raw and it would have been considered like a good show somewhat, but, you know. I don't know. It just did felt like a TV show. It just felt like more like what you could have done on a Raw, and it would have been like a way better show than usual. You know what I mean, folks? If this all happened on a Raw, that Raw would be considered one of the best in a while. That's for bar none. But given that this is a pay-per-view you have to spend money for, was it even worth being a pay-per-view? Not necessarily, but it wasn't a bad show regardless, you know? It wasn't a terrible show. It was a decent show. Some good there were some good matches. There were some good things that happened, story-wise or whatever, you know? You know, it's okay. It's just a lot of these things could have, like this show itself, if this was a Raw itself, this would have been probably one of the best Raws, one of the few good Raws of the year. You know? We haven't really had a good Raw in a long time. The last Raw, in my opinion, that was good was Raw fucking 30th. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts. That's Raw. Yeah, it was a glorified Raw somewhat. But it was an okay show, you know. The last man standing match was decent, but just it's whatever, you know. Lack of good selling didn't really help, but you know, they used some weapons. You know, we got some tables, ladders, chairs, kendo sticks. We got a strap by Nakamura even. I think trash cans even, yeah. You know, but it's whatever. It's fine. Decent last man standing match, but selling did hurt. The opening match was definitely really good. It was actually a very good match. Cena La Knight tag match was not bad either way. You know, so 3 matches out of like 2 matches I didn't really care. I mean, actually, even the fucking 6-man tag wasn't terrible. It's just like, you know, it's okay. You know, you knew Rey Mysterio was gonna win. Their team, like, Carlito was gonna come save, like, but like, the build could have been better too, and not just that. Like, seriously, it kind of makes Lashley and his team look weak. Also, like, compared to like these guys, like they lose to these people, and this is their first match, and Carlito having his new fucking theme. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here with this shit. So, I mean, more so, I will say, more good than bad. So it was decent. It just like, you know. I still felt like I was bored a little bit from this show, but the show was. It's alright. It's alright. Better than Payback, I will say. Because there was more positives with this show than fucking Payback. Because Payback was really boring. The only good things about Payback was the steel cage match. And the street fight tag team match. So, yeah. That's all I say, people. I'm just kidding, real. That's Fastlane for you. I wish this show was instead called No Mercy. Because why is it like No Mercy gets to be called No Mercy, but Fastlane is we get Fastlane? That's fucking lame, bro. So fucking lame. It's fucking lame, bro, and that's Fastlane. Fastlane, bro. So fucking lame. Fuck the name, bro. Fuck Fastlane. Give us No Mercy, bro. Alright? Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Alright, show, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, folks. Yeah, bye.